turtles or grenades?
They do look like a grenade. But that's the bottom of the turtle.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can see like the legs on the bottom.
And then what I do is I foil, and then I put eyeballs on it.
Oh, it looks more like turtles.
And then when I foil it, I have to leave this piece open because they take chocolate, warm chocolate, we call gluing it, and they're going to set it on here, just like that, and it's going to look like a turtle.
The tops kind of look like grenades, too.
Yeah.
Just like the checkered top.
Yes.
So you're on eyeball detail now?
I'm on eyeball details. So we put them on the side like this, a little piece. Take my little, I don't even know what this is called.
It's like kind of sticky.
Yeah, it picks up the eyeballs.
Like a magnet. Kind of, isn't it?
Magnet for eyeballs.
And
Seems like it.
there's your eyeballs. Hello. Hello.
What do turtles sound like?
Right?
Wow.
Is that good?
Is there a turtle in here? So she's doing turtles and you're doing bears?
I'm doing chocolate covered gummy bears.
Have you tried any?
We did. We tried a little one that wasn't covered like this one.
Mm-hmm.
It was good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm usually not a gummy bear person, but it was all right.
I would say, because I know these are a good seller, but back when I used to eat them, like I tried them and they weren't really my favorite. I feel like gummy bear and chocolate wasn't my favorite combination.
I'm not a gummy bear person. It's just the texture I don't really like, but I had to try it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you have to. It'd be irresponsible not to.
Exactly. I might lose my job.
Yeah, we can't have that.
I swirl it so it doesn't, most of the glue gets off. Doesn't leave a string. Little eyeballs. See? Little eyeballs. And I got it.
I hope that's in focus. I can't see it from here. The person seems like they like their hard candy and ribbon candy.
Yep.
Do you know where it's going?
No.
No?
It's covered up.
Uh,
I don't remember. Somewhere far, far away. Called Utah.
Utah?
I think it's called Utah. I've never heard of it.
It's a weird country.
Yeah. It's going overseas.
Yeah.
So, cushion it really well. Some people say that they don't break.
Oh, really?
So,
There's no guarantees that it won't break, but we do our best.
yeah, the filled ones have a better chance of making it. Obviously the thin ribbon with nothing in it. It's not gonna
shatter when
not
it goes
gonna,
down the street.
Yeah, not gonna make it at all. It's always about a box, Craig.
Always.
A 12, 10, 10 box. When you kids are doing this at home, just be careful. It's very dangerous. I don't know why,
Just is.
but it could be. There's a razor right here. Don't give that to Karen. That's a weapon. Karen herself is a weapon. So, all right, let's put some SU basketball in here.
So we got sports section.
Yep. This is from March. So we're really up to date. Very recent. Yeah, lately I've been putting like Christmas ads in. There's a lot of old paper.
I would love to hear in the comments down below if people have gotten anything interesting. Or if people read the newspaper.
Yeah.
To see what's going on near us.
I am kind of curious.
Alright. So you want to explain what the purpose of the newspaper is and the peanuts and stuff?
Nah.
Alright.
I'm just kidding.
Because I know we also do the bubble wrap, so people might be like, well, why
It's
do
for
all-
insulation. It just keeps everything insulated even better. than without, especially when it's really, really hot. I mean, this stuff isn't gonna melt, but this could end up like a huge like ball, like a clump. They're not all single anymore like that. So.
Oh, and other people have asked because they said that they got it and it was all singular and it was great, but then they put it out in a candy bowl. And the next day,
don't put it in a candy bowl. You always want it in a bag or a container of some kind. You don't want the air to get to it; it'll get all sticky.
Yeah, dry.
Yeah.
And not humid.
Dry and not humid. Yes. Don't leave it out like your grandparents did. Not a good idea. Put this over here. What was I thinking? Is this box big enough? That'll work. So it's not chocolate.
Yeah. So you just have to think about like where you're placing the cold pack, or is it mostly with chocolate? Do you have to do that?
Oh yeah, with chocolate I'd make a bigger box probably for that. But this is just hard candy. It'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. So when you're thinking about that, like for chocolate, are you just thinking of the surface area of the...
Yes. Yeah. Has to touch the chocolate.
The cold pack, I mean.
Yes.
Got anything to say?
Yes, Cara, in a few minutes I'm going to need your muscle. I'm unloading the sugar from the BJ's.
Oh, I could help you with that.
But how do you hold the camera?
Oh, you're right. You know what? It's just going to have to happen and people just aren't going to see it.
Can they imagine it?
Yeah, maybe Dylan could do a drawing.
Okay, that'll be great. Thanks, Craig.
Oh no! Whatever will we do? We couldn't possibly carry these bags of sugar into the shop on our own.
Yeah, I agree.
If only I had a son who had no responsibilities other than to shoot a video for people to watch. It's our son, Craig! His muscles, they can help us!
Yeah, I agree.
Fear not, Mother. I have been training for this day my whole life. Crisis averted.
Yay! Woohoo! Yeah!
Okay.
Yeah, let's go, Craig! Yeah!
Alright.
I think it's funny when people are worried about like dad carrying stuff.
Yeah.
And they're like, Craig, why don't you help your poor father? It's like, Dad's strong.
Yeah, how weak do you think our parents are?
He's not.
Both of our parents work out.
He's not a weak little old man.
People,
If he read those comments, he'd be like, "What? How insulting!"
yeah, people have actually asked Dad to help move stuff, like not
Yeah.
that unrecently.
He's a strong
if that's
man.
A terminology.
Yeah, I just think it's funny. It's like, well, who's gonna film if Craig's carrying
Yeah,
everything?
because you guys want to see everything.
Is
and then,
Dad starts filming? Oh,
Oh.
stick to your other job, Dad.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and Mom is also very strong, guys, so don't worry.
Yeah. She does lots of push-ups.
Yeah. Okay. 6 pounds. So it's like a little baby.
It's a little bit less than what we weighed.
Yeah. 6 pounds, 11 ounces.
Mm-hmm. That was us.
Hey, don't look over here. There's a lot of names
A
out.
lot of info. All right. I guess I'll go help Mom pick stuff up because she's just so weak and frail.
Where are you going with that?
Oh, I gotta put this sugar away so my feeble old dad doesn't have to pick it up.
You sure you can pick those up?
I'm not as strong as my dad, but
Oh no, I can tell it's something. You want me to get those for you?
oh, could you?
I mean, I don't want you to hurt yourself.
Oh, I know. This is
I
just
mean-
25 pounds. I mean, have you ever lifted that much?
You are getting up there in age.
I'm almost 30.
Yeah.
Boy.
Oh man, I can tell by the noises you make. It must be hard.
Yeah, but you know, I'm a youngin', you know.
I'll get that for you later, okay?
Okay. Alright, now we're gonna glue the backs of these turtles onto the turtles.
Yes.
Gonna give them a home.
So there's a sucker stick and a Dixie cup full of warm chocolate. Kind of swirl around in here. Take the bottom, And I'm just going to drip it on here like this. Get enough. And then you take it and you press it down. And it's going to stick. You got to let it cool though. Then it's going to go in a bag like this. It's not, I don't know, I could probably put that in.
I could just watch you do other ones because I know people would love seeing you do this.
And you just put this in like this. Make sure the seam's in the back. Don't take his eyeballs off. Or hers. This is a boy. There's a turtle. I'm going to put it in there like that. And this has got pleats in the bag, so I'm going to fold them down and make it neat. And this is our heat sealer. Just press it like that, and then I'm going to take scissors and cut this off. And it's all sealed up and ready to go.
Can I see some more of the chocolate melting?
Yes, before it gets
too hard? Yeah, 'cause I
There's
only got a
another
little tiny
turtle.
bit. I'll probably hold on
No,
real
this is
quick.
enough.
Oh, okay.
There's enough. I'm going to put it like this. A little bit like this.
I'm sure everyone at home wishes they could just put a Dixie cup under a chocolate melter.
Yes. And then what's left over, we take a straw and sip it out. No.
Yeah. At the end of the day.
And it's glued. It's stuck together, just like this one.
What sound do turtles make again?
What's on the turtle's neck?
No, what sounds do the turtles make?
Oh.
Right, these are wicked hard to fill.
What are they?
Horsebuds. They're like, they take like no chocolate, but if you don't like overfill them, I can't get them to the edges.
Do you know if we ship these?
I don't see why we wouldn't. I mean, they're kind of thin,
Yeah.
but it's just a piece of chocolate, so.
Do you not need the vibration table for those?
You don't need to. I mean, like, this is a little slower. I could like put this on the vibrating table and like fill up the next mold if I had it. But if I did that, this would be shut down for like 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, I'm just gonna switch. It was like 1:30 when we were done.
Oh, because you were enrobing creams earlier, right?
You know it.
So, although it's technically slower to do the molds like this, it's overall
so,
faster because you don't have to set it up and break it down.
Yeah, I'm gonna get more molds done because otherwise I would have been done for 2 hours, and then it would have been like 3:30. I still wouldn't have this retempered yet.
Yeah.
And then it would have been 3:30, and I gotta start cleaning up at like 4:15.
It's just the whole thing.
Yeah, so it's like
Yeah.
I would have only had like, 45 minutes to start doing molds.
Yeah, kind of like
Instead of,
back
like, 3.
when we used to just have one enrober, and it would be sometimes faster. Like say milk was in the enrober, and you needed something in dark. It would be faster sometimes to do it by hand because
Yeah.
then it's like, all right, well I gotta take everything out, fill it up, and then like you end up losing time if you only got a couple.
Stop!
Back to the days where you only had one enrober.
Oh,
Those are primitive
it was
days, huh?
Terrible. The worst memories I have.
And now these we probably don't ship, right?
I would bet not, just because of how skinny the neck is.
Yeah.
I mean, at least they're not Gibsons. Am I right, folks? Gibsons are notorious for the necks breaking.
Really?
Yeah. All right.
I mean, I surmised that from what you said, but I did not know that before.
I was like, do you think I'm just making a dumb joke? Because I make a whole lot of them. Even though I think it's worth it. Gibsons are nice looking guitars. Perfectly filled. Oh, that's really going over the edge. Just keep your scraper handy. Dripping all over the place. What do you think? You see any bubbles?
So what are you? Oh, that's you're looking for the bubbles.
Yeah, there's a couple.
Yeah.
Nothing's perfect though.
Have the horses' butts that we could look at like from the bottom so we can see what they look like?
I do. Might even be able to hold these up. What do you think?
Like, oh yeah, there's like
that I do
good
right?
detail on like the tails and stuff.
Good detail, good detail.
Yeah, and
you can really tell that's a horse's butt.
So I thought these were lollipops. Did they used to be lollipops? You know?
I hope they're not lollipops. I don't know. Maybe they are.
Yeah.
We'll find out. If you don't see them on the website, I screwed up.
What kind of clusters are you making?
Delicious ones.
Wow. That does sound delicious.
Delicious.
Do you have a favorite cluster?
I think I like cashews the best.
Oh, so that's why you said delicious? Because that's the ones you're making?
Oh, I'm making cashews.
Oh.
Look at that.
You had no idea, did you?
No. Yep, that's the best.
Do you like milk or dark for cashew clusters?
Milk.
Is there anything that you prefer in dark?
Chocolate drops.
Yeah. Did you guys ever sell those in milk?
Yeah, we had some requests, so we did do some in milk, but they didn't sell. Most people want milk, dark chocolate.
Because the milk chocolate's just a little too sweet?
Because it's sweet, it just goes together really nice. Vanilla with cream center with a dark chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
The milk chocolate just, I don't know, just didn't have the same feel.
Wow, it's already tempered?
Yeah, it's cold now.
You're good, huh?
Yeah.
The reason they call you Quick Steve.
Which one's your favorite cluster?
Raisin clusters.
Oh, raisin, huh?
Yeah, we got to start making them in vegan chocolate so I can eat them.
Raisin.
Or maybe we shouldn't, so I don't eat them.
Raisin milk or dark?
I mean, you know, this is before I went vegan, so milk. I don't know if I ever had them in dark. But I just remember as a kid, I helped some guy load some chocolate into his car as a customer. And then afterwards, he was like, all right, I'll get you some raisin clusters for helping me out. And I was like, okay. And I had never had the raisin clusters before. And I really liked them.
Where was this?
Oh, this was, I think I was just I went downstairs and he was in the shop. And then, I don't know, you or Mom was like, hey, you want to help him load the chocolate into his car? And I was like, okay.
Oh, was it a station wagon?
Yeah, something like that. I was like
yeah.
I don't know, I think I was in like elementary school. But he was like a good customer. And
yeah.
you were like, all right, well, we'll give you some free labor.
Well, since you like raisins, maybe we will have to do some vegan ones.
I'd be okay with it. Yeah, I can't wait until someday. I mean, making no promises, but I can't wait until someday when we can do assorted chocolates with vegan chocolate. But we would need a whole other like starch bin, right?
Starch bin, and I couldn't do them all by hand. I could do some.
Yeah.
I'd have to have another enrober for all that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we could probably just do like a couple different flavors.
Yeah.
Or you know what? I could do them if I want them.
Once we get a bigger place.
Yeah. That basically there's a lot of things that we wouldn't be able to do until we get a bigger place, eventually.
Yeah, it's getting pretty tight now.
Yeah.
As you can see, we're going upwards.
Yep, going up as high as we can. Yeah, these are very helpful. Is it just, you guys got what, 3 or 4 shelves recently?
Yeah. And Joe puts them together.
Andy Joe.
Okay, it's ready.
Wow, 2 clusters at once.
Yeah.
You're good.
But you want to know about the old stuff owns? This is a Oh no! Check out this picture.
Oh yeah, look at that. That is
Mustache.
mustache.
There's your dad. He's about 17.
That's pre-mustache, Dad.
His mother. Right next to her is his father.
seeing the shop again is just kind of wild. You know, I even like seeing the ceiling and everything. I was like, was it really like that? Like,
Yeah, like that.
Remember where all the old molds used to be, and the chocolate. And
how cramped everything was.
I don't remember that.
How low the pipes were.
Yeah, I still got a bump on my head. Yeah.
Because I know people always say they miss the old shop. How do you guys feel about it?
No.
I think Mom should have been an actress. I think she really missed her calling.
Yeah. Hey, she's got.
They didn't find her in time. Now she's too busy running a store. So.
Yeah. Well, hey, she can still act
Don't you
in
think
skits.
she should have been an actress or an SNL or something?
Stand up.
She really killed it.
Would have been good. Yeah, the two of you guys together.
So, Mom, the people want to know: do you miss the old shop? I could have predicted that answer. So is that a yes?
No. Any more questions that the people want to know?
So what do you not miss about the old shop?
Banging into things, trying to put stuff in places where there's no actual room. You have to bend the laws of gravity, dynamics, and physics.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even know what that means, but I'm sure it's very existential.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff like that.
Is there any one thing that you miss about the shop?
Having to drive so far to work.
Oh, I know.
That's tough.
It's almost a 3/4 of a mile.
Because sometimes
isn't it?
I wouldn't. No, it's a half a mile.
Half a mile just to get to work?
Sometimes I might not have to brush off my car for like 5 days if I didn't have to run any errands.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that, but that's not really that big of a deal. I mean, it doesn't snow in June.
Not usually.
Hardly ever. So that's all I can think of.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was a learning curve to bring my lunch. Oh, that reminds me. I didn't eat my vegetables. I got some cut up vegetables in the fridge here.
Yeah, you never really had to pack a lunch. You just go upstairs.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
I mean, even now, you wouldn't necessarily have to. You can just drive half a mile home if you forget something.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Crazy.
It's so much time.
I was actually, even at Human Street, I would go downstairs and I would stay down there. And I often would take my lunch downstairs with me and I wouldn't go up again. I just didn't. It's like when you're at work, you're at work. And when you're home, you're home.
I remember seeing food in your office.
Yeah.
And
just bring
which
it
is
down.
kind of funny since you live upstairs.
But it's just the whole thing.
Yeah.
Especially if I was downstairs by myself, I couldn't leave the store unattended. Now could I?
Mm-mm.
I didn't have those fancy cordless phones like we have here.
Yeah.
I can like take a phone and I can go in another room and I got the phone with me because the cords don't, the cording kind of just don't go that far.
Mm-hmm.
But I digress.
All right, I'll let you get back to work
No,
before
no.
corporate finds out that I've been
Thank you.
talking to you for this long.
Okay, I appreciate that.
All right, I gotta go too.
What?
I just had a nightmare.
About what?
The store was still at Heman Street. I was working there.
Oh.
And it was awful.
Oh. Hope that doesn't happen to me.
Hope not to, just for your sake.
Ugh.